say, I know that there is something supernatural going on. I just want to get this message for me and for others. Like I have said so many times before, when I come here, it is not just for the collective, it's also that I can hear the voice of the Holy Spirit. I need this for myself and others. I've been on the edge about giving up on this channel, and my spirit is saying, nope, that's not what we're doing. So let's see what spirit, the message that spirit has to say. So I shuffle these cards. This card, the message card, was on the top of the deck, and I shuffled them, and then it came back on top. So there is, God is wanting you to do something. All right, so there is an apology, a conversation, a heart to heart conversation, a message that we are going to get out of this today. I see deuces, fed up, walked away, no communication, taking your power back. And that is where I at. I was like, I need to cut off the TV for a second. Deuces is still up here. I need to cut off the TV for a second and lay down in the dark for a second and see what the message is for me. Huh. All right, Spirit. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm being led to stop right there because we want to think that no matter how good we are, the weapons won't form, but they do form by design. So let's see what the conversation is. I open up this space to channel the message for myself and the collective to get clairvoyance, clarity on anything that's going on in this number 10 here. Everything happens for a reason and a season. It's very quiet. I did see an animal outside. I did hear an animal outside. That's something that's very different. I haven't really seen a lot of animals in this location. Maybe maybe we need to start out with the unicorn deck. Divinity, not an angel, divinity. What do you have for us today? What does this have to do with creativity. Not a flame, but creativity. Not a flame, but creativity. So the message is about creativity. So being fed up, walked away, no communication, taking your power back for your creativity, vulnerability. Maybe you're vulnerable about your creativity. You don't see how things are going to work out for you. Harmony. All right, so I see higher will. All right, Spirit, what is the message? Conversation. Fed up. Fed up with feeling like there's no fire in the creativity. Looking for that flower to bloom. It's like you planted some seeds and you don't see the harvest coming, and you're just getting fed up with that energy. You're looking for the root cause of what's blocking it. Hmm. Blocking? What's blocking it? What's blocking your creativity? What's blocking your harvest? You need to have that conversation. Spirit, can you please tell me what is this message that you have about this creativity? Why does the collective not feel the flame? Where's the fire in the creativity? What is the message for the fire, for the creativity? What is the message of the collective being fed up, calling their power back? Where is the flower? Flower? Where's the flower? All right. What is the message of this deuces? Sensitivity. From word to ward. From word to world. Comic grace and goodwill. Cultivating creative power. Throat chakra. To prioritize, speak, and live my soul truths through aligning with that which truly resonates. Because when you feel like you're not aligned to what truly resonates, you get fed up and you want to just walk away like, God, what is this? What do you have the collective doing this for? I manifest light. I manifest divine light in the world. I attract and aim to attract, to uplift, assist, and inspire. Through my intentions, thoughts, and words, I shift the frequency to create loving, healed realities for spiritual benefit of all beings. I consciously choose my attitude and my words to transform all situations into growth opportunities for my highest good. So I did a video earlier, and Sarah came through, Lot's wife, when they were saying that don't look back because she would turn into a pillar of salt. And in the story, she did. But we know salt dissolves ice, the enzymes in the salt. It breaks up the hardened. Hmm. What's the message, Spirit? This conversation. Karmic grace, my right hand itching. I've noticed lately when I've been doing the readings, my right hand is itching. Hmm. Karmic grace. I attract divinely inspired solutions and uplifting healing energies. I consciously cultivate. So we are cultivating. We are cultivate twice. Optimism and joy to elevate my frequency. My soul resonates with forgiveness and freedom. I allow the easiest and most graceful way to open for me. I allow the easiest and most grateful way to open for me. My path is clear. Maybe that's why I was told to lay down before I did this message so I could clear the way, clear out the energy that I had been consuming, trying to find the way, the truth, and the light for myself and others. Because if I'm feeling this energy, I know that there is someone else. That's why I made it a collective reading. I honor the worth of my soul and the love that blesses and guides my journey. I acknowledge that karma is transformed through grace and becomes wisdom. I open my heart to such grace for the spiritual benefits of all beings. We are not doing this for just ourselves, we're doing this for the collective, for the goodwill of yourself and others. So we have Gala, goodwill. I activate the spiritual power that benefits and protects all beings through mental enhancement. The power of goodwill, generosity, and grace. I plug into the golden energy grids of grace that rise from the earth and provide all that is needed for every being to manifest its destiny. I put my faith in the potency of encouragement. I hold an empowered wisdom. Wisdom? I hold an empowered vision for myself and all beings. So, this is a collective reading. This is a message of creativity, like setting a fire to your creativity. It's a very sensitive energy. It's very sensitive. Somebody might be asking somebody, why are you being so sensitive? Hmm. See celebrations, Nine of Cups. All right, Spirit. Let's see. All right. Six of Swords and Four of Wands, transitioning, moving in calmer waters, releasing baggage, moving on. I saw the Nine of Cups, so right here we have the Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homegoing. So, the message that Spirit is giving us today with this conversation of you being fed up, wanting to put fire to your creativity through vulnerability, the energy is moving to calmer waters. We're about to celebrate. This was very, very, very hard. The the probably the most hardest thing that you've ever been through in your life. I heard like you thought it was going to be easy, the food. You thought I got to be the fool. I'm out here on the edge of a cliff. But when you on the edge of the cliff, that's your new beginning. When you say, listen, all I can do is all I'm doing. And 1% a day should get me ahead, even though it don't look like nothing. It don't feel like I'm gonna make it. But I know that something has to shake. It had to shake for you to realize that you can be unshakable, unbreakable. The food is unlimited possibilities. I can do all things through Christ consciousness that strengthens me. But the road is not easy. It's not microwavable. It's heavy. It's very heavy at times, but it does get light as a feather. When you learn the principles, when you go through the trials and the tribulations, but it's hard for some. For some, it looks easy, but looks can be deceiving. It's a challenge. I say it's a challenge. Competition, perseverance. Like you got your guard up, you defense. You got a fence, a shield of protection, but we safe no matter what it looked like. Because what did they say? Looks can be deceiving. Celebrate food. Celebrate this new beginning. This was not easy by far. I heard by design. You got to go through to get to justice. You had to go through this fight to get to this justice. Hmm. Goodwill. You had to go through this tower moment. Mm. This is the message, y'all. It was never supposed to be sudden for some of us. It was never supposed to be easy for some of us to put these words out to the world. All right, creativity. The message that Spirit is giving us in this conversation is you have to be the most creative person to bring yourself out of the dark night of the soul to the light. Vulnerability. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity. A lot of people that I talk to, they say, I just want clarity, Dream. It's like the Michael Jackson song. I'm starting with a man in the mirror. We literally have been going to the mirror like, yo, I gotta do all of this. All right. Your commitment is being tested. What did I say? A test to a testimony. You had to go through to get to the yellow brick road, to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And it felt like this is the hardest, yo. It's so hard. It's like, what is it? Fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Have faith in your dreams. Know why you fighting. You fighting so you can have faith. It's like it's not even a mustard seed faith that you at right now. It's a whole tree of life. First quarter moon. First quarter moon. Um, when I say I had to lay down, I got goosebumps. Because I was like, what is this energy? I know the 10 is the fool and the magician, but what is this? Solitude. Not being able to express to anyone that you are in direct line with what you feel. I love you, but I can't explain to you what I feel. 28. Mm. Thank you for the people that came in. What did I say? What is that? You should play Uno. Oh, I do have Uno cards. I have Uno cards right here. You want to play Uno? Who is that? I have Uno cards. Somebody said that. I don't know if that was being sarcastic or not, but I do have Uno cards right here. Thank you for coming in. All right, so your commitment is being tested. there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. Hmm. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something's too big for you to surmount, I can't even see this glare. Um, Hold on. See how it works. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? So I was led to buy this lighter yesterday, and it says never give up. But as I was reading yesterday, it was talking about muscle memory. So it was all coming together. The everything that you're buying, everything that you're picking up, every sign on the billboard, everything is a sign right now. Everything you could get a message out of everything at this very moment. All right. So, do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly given up? Show some commitment now. Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe is what you believe to be true is true to you. So believe in yourself. Confidence. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. So the reason why the energy is so heavy is because you know you have a yes, but you know you don't see it now. So it's still not yet. It's still in the pot, cooking, simmering. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. We hungry. We calling out for support. We hungry. Some of you can't get a job, you can't figure it out. You're doing your content not getting pushed out what you think is fast enough, but it's the end times. It's the ending, but it's a new beginning. Excuse me. You need to recommit to someone or something. You need to recommit to someone or something. That's giving me, I need to commit to myself first so that I can help someone else. I can't pour from an empty cup. On the board right now, we don't have any cups. We have wands. We have swords. We do have three major arcanas: the Fool, the Justice, and the Tower. So you know, moving the common water is going to get you to this separation. But you on the cliff, like, I don't know if I can do another relationship. Excuse me, confirmation. I don't know if I can do another new beginnings trying to figure somebody else out, their ways and what their likes, or either try to explain to them the way you like things because you challenge yourself. So, are you going to be able to stick around when I'm going through this justice, when I'm going through this trial? When I'm going through this tower, when everything is falling down, are you going to be able to stand by me? Stand by. What's that song? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, that ain't it. Okay. I guess my baby's gone. I don't know. What was that? That was not the song that I heard, but that's what came out. So, hmm. Let's see. Let's see what the dark and the hidden truth is for this message. Well, the hidden truth. All right, so let's see what the hidden truth is with this message. Because we said something about a relationship. Maybe you want a relationship. Hmm. Fed up with a relationship. Want an apology. Heart to heart conversation. Like, you could be testing somebody else's commitments to you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I hope that you can forgive me one day. On the bottom, we have I left you when I saw you with someone else. So maybe somebody want to apologize to you because you saw them with somebody else and you were fed up and walked away. And they waiting for a sign. Sign, seal, deliver. I hide behind material things. Hmm. I hope you can forgive me one day. So you caught somebody per per se, somebody. It could have been even when y'all were about to go through a marriage. Maybe you were engaged and you saw this right before marriage, before a celebration. Hmm. I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix this. Well, they played the fool card. They thought the grass was greener on the other side when you were actually leaving the world behind for them. You have put up so many blocks, blocking people, deleting people. It was a challenge, and you were ready to go with it. Like, you were probably going to the justice of peace. There are feelings of anger. There are feelings of anger inside that I need to release before I explode. Of course. What else would what else would you expect? I see that it's a lot of ego out here. And One thing I've learned is that ego has to go. Have you ever seen a person in a courthouse with an ego? It's bad. It never comes out good when you operating out of the ego. So, hmm. All right, what's the energy with this conversation of someone being fed up, moving along, looking for a new relationship because they felt like a fool? It was very embarrassing if the person was about to get married and the tower fell. I'm given that it was the masculine that did the infidelity. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Of course, if you left someone for someone else, I left you when I saw you with someone. If this emperor cheated on the person and the veil, it says lifting the veil, questioning everything. Yeah, that's pretty deep. And that would take healing on a soul level. Double mission. Like you cheated on me with somebody else. That's a double mission. You thought the person was a light worker, or you could be a light worker. You serve the world for being you. And you know what? Why they always come for the sacred women? Why they always want to break the sacred ones down? That don't make no sense. Why you want to hurt the earth angels? Seeing potentials, bringing unconsciousness to light. It's like the ones that's on their spiritual journey, the ones that's on their spiritual awakening, they go through so much. They lost houses, sleeping in cars, staying with people. They're just being jobs you can't even hardly get. Ooh, I'm like stuttering. That's how heavy this energy is. This work ain't for the weak. So let me see something. Seven chakras, seven sisters. I was led to this today. Let's see if I can find it. The lives of the prophets. And this is out of the Supergrapha Bible. So if you guys have been here or have not been here before, I channel through cards, I channel through music, I channel through the Bible, I channel through books. And one of the people came in here and they said, "Hello, how are you?" One of the people came in here and they said, "You should play Uno." Because I have some Uno cards, I'm going to see what the number of this is before I go in here. The lives of the prophets. Because that's what I think the message is. You have to, number one, you have to be number one. You have to be, and number one on the bottom too. And this number 10, 2026 equals a 10. You have to be number one. All right, so The lives of the prophets. Hmm. All right, let's see what number one in the lives of the prophets. So I read this passage 8/4/2024 at 3:06 a.m. Isaiah from Jerusalem died under Messiah by being sworn into, and was buried under a oak near the place where the path crosses. Let's see. I need a bookmark. A bookmark. I noticed one thing too about some of the spiritualists. Your eyes are bad, but this book has two books, but this book is really really small, 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 small. And God worked the miracle. So God worked the miracle for the prophet's sake, for being faint before he died. He prayed for water to drink, and immediately it was sent to him from it. Therefore, it's called shalom, which means sent. So, if you saw somebody with someone, you were sent to that particular space and time on purpose, intentionally, especially if it was right before marriage. That's like divinely guided. What's that? That's giving good juju. You got good juju when you get messages and you can heed the message. Patience. Oh, this is judgment. All right. I thought that was patience. That's judgment. Not knocking on heaven's door. So you got justice and judgment. Mm. And the wheel of fortune and the pentacles. So all this right here, moving in common waters, celebration, new beginnings for your challenges, that got you to justice, tower, judgment, wheel of fortune. Those last becoming first. So your money can come in. Long term stability. Like you going through this tower, you going through listening to the message. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit saying, Deuces, I'm fed up to this lack mindset. I need to change this. I need to take my power back from people, places, and things and get more creative for myself and for others. Hmm. You work hard for this. Temperance, patience, and the higher fun. You work hard for this. So hard. That's why it was so hard. Because the harder you work, the better the outcome. It's a 5/5. 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And we in the 10. Temperance, balance, harmony, patience. being sensible. We got sensitivity right here. Purpose driven, finding meaning, institutions and traditions, taking your power back for what you gave to these religious belief that didn't work for you, the society and its rules that didn't work for you, and then you had to go find you something else to do. But you got forgiveness, mercy, wisdom, and trust. Mental clarity. You have mental clarity. Nothing happens for a reason. No heartbreak happens for a reason. What does not unalive you, it make you stronger. Mm. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Nurturing. Nurturing your courage. Courage. Joy. Mm. Celebrate. Nine of Cups. Wish come true. Wish come true. Satisfaction. Emotional stability. Luxury. Gratitude. Gratitude is the altitude for the world. Like you get to celebrate in front of the world because you went through all the phases. The plane was on the ground. You went through turbulence, but you rose and still I rise with this new beginning. We do have the fool out here for the zero in the 2026, but we don't have the magician. The magician has not showed up, but magician is the one of the 10. The fool is the zero. Can we get the magician out here for confirmation? Can we get the magician out here? Hmm. Queen, compassion, comfort, calm, stable, caring for the world. All right, can we get the magician so we can confirm? New project, Ace of Wands, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, growth. That is the number one card. But we asked for the magician. All right. Let's see. The magician has not pulled the rabbit out the hat. The answers you need are coming. One, two, two of wands. Planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, trusted plans, trusted plans. Hmm. Let's see. Pause this. Get that. No. Knight of Swords, the magician is not out here. Oh, we did get the Ace of Wands. Said never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Let's do that. Shavi Zane. Shavi Zane. The Hangman. All right, so let's clean this up. We don't have the magician out here. Got the Empress. All right. Welcome. So that was a good message. The creativity is lifting the veil and realize that there is always a double mission. There is always two sides to it. Two sides to the coin. It can look like I want to give up. I don't see what's coming of this situation. But if they say it's the end of time, then what's the rush? But it's so hard for us as human beings being programmed for all these years. It's so hard for us to break the cycle of peace, not moving, be still, stop rushing. It's very hard. That's a very hard thing. It's like that's a whole fight alone for you to break from your old ways. That's a whole fight. That is a whole nother video. That's like walking away from a toxic ex. It's hard. That's how we had to work for money, though. That was our old way of working for money. Hard. We worked hard. Some of us worked hard for years. Very, very hard. Right? So we have already there, like maybe where you think you're going, you're already there. Wow, that's deep. You think you're going somewhere, but you're already there. I acknowledge how far I have come and the immense inner value derived from my journey thus far. I choose to complete the task that resonates with my heart, seeing them through until they are shining with divine brilliance and beauty. I recognize the value of my past efforts and experiences. I balance passionate, purposeful devotion to my destiny with contentment and gratitude for all that is now. So that's that is a message all by itself. Like, what did I say? Where you think you going, you already there. Use your new eyes. Listen with your new ears in this second coming. The second reveal to yourself. Rebuild, reveal, restructure. Whew, okay. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. You already there. You know what you asked for. Nobody else don't know what you asked for until you tell them. But remember, we moving in silence. It's halfway there. It's like looking at the moon at the half the not the half moon, the fixed moon. You there. You already made it to where you think you're trying to get to. Mm. Okay. So let's do it. You hold your vision, right? I see it. If y'all watched the live from yesterday, it was 5 hours. No, that wasn't yesterday. That was 1 o'clock in the morning. Same day. Until you do right by me, everything you do is going to crumble, was the name of that. But holding your vision, oh, it's about the eight senses, not just the five senses. That was what stuck out. I was trying to get back there. Communication is key. You can see it and you can hear it. Hmm. Already there. Hmm. Asking and is giving. Seeking ye shall find. Knocking the door shall be open to you. Let's see what the message. Because we got the message right here. It's an apology, meeting up, heart to heart conversation. Let's see what the message oracle have to say. Already there. Hold your vision. Communication is key. Hmm. All right, Spirit. What is the message? Ooh, all right. All right. So, for hold your vision, we have see the signs. See the signs. Oh, where did that list come from? Hold your vision and see the signs. Hmm. The bottom, see yourself in nature. Hold your vision, become a shapeshifter. Become a shapeshifter. Hmm. Prosperity lies ahead. Hold your vision. Communication is key. Prosperity lies ahead. Past, present, future. Hold your vision. Past, present. Communication is key. And prosperity lies ahead is the future. So we have fixed moon, new moon in Gemini, and new moon in Taurus. So new moon. What is a song? New moon. All right. What's the message for prosperity lies ahead? Observe in silence. So hold your vision and see the signs. Communication is key. Become a shapeshifter. Prosperity lies ahead. Observe in silence. And remember, it says you're already there. So this is simultaneously, you should see all this energy right now. Love without condition. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. All right. The answers you need are coming. But right here it says it's already there. So that's the flip side of the coin simultaneously at the same time. Everything I want wants me. Integrity. Hmm. Give me. Hold on. Let's see. Let's switch it up. Let's get one a tarot to confirm this. Give me confirmation on hold your vision. Oh no, 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 no. Did I do it? Did I do it? All right, dream. Okay, it's just a couple. All right, let's out control, delete, and clear. All right, give me confirmation on see the signs. Hold your visions and see the sign. Hold your vision and see the signs. Left side. Hold your vision, spirit. See the signs. Ooh, two. The hangman. And the page of cups. Pause. Surrender. Letting go. New perspectives. Differently than before. See your see your vision. See the signs different than you did before. Creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity. Curiosity kills the cat. All right, give me a confirmation on communication is key to become a shapeshifter. Communication is key. The Hermit. Maybe you need to go in hermit mode to hear the communications within. You need to communicate from within to become the shapeshifter. Soul searching, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone. Yeah, communication is coming from within. All right. So give me confirmation on prosperity lies ahead. Observe in silence. What is this prosperity that we have to be silent about? Taurus. New moon in Taurus. What's that? June. Is that June? It's very challenging. but it's perseverance, maintaining control. When this money come in, yeah. When this money come in, you're gonna have when this prosperity hits it says prosperity lies ahead. Observe in silence. You're gonna have it's gonna be challenging to I heard it's gonna be challenging to hold face because you you got to be quiet. You don't want to go and do what you used to do in the past that made you have to become a shapeshifter. Like you already told people, I'm working. You got 2 nights. You driving it in. You driving it in. Ambition, creativity. It's already here though. It says already there. Hmm. Let's see. What's the T? It says it's already there. Hold the vision, see the signs. Pause. Pause for the cause. So when you pausing, you creating, right? Because you co-creating with the creator. It's already there. Hold the vision. What's already there? Hmm. See? Hold the vision. See the signs. Hiding. Hiding behind. Hiding behind boundaries. The fool. Pause. Pause. Like, it's like scared or something. Surrender. I surrender all. Wind growing together. Hold the vision, see the signs. Mm, that don't make no sense. You want to be, do, have, but this is past energy. So it's given like you were upside down about this vision, but you still holding the vision and you can see it. Like I can see sight, but I'm upside down about it. I'm actually scared, but it's just so pushy. It's like it's divine. Like I know I could do this. Okay, let's see what communication is key. Become a shapeshifter. Hermit mode. September. Soul searching. Communication is key. Become a shapeshifter. Open your mouth. you think you're not ready for this, but it's some money in it. Communication is key. Become a shapeshifter. You already went and got a loan. Maybe you used to party a lot and you decided, hey, I got to cut this partying out. I got to get in my bag. You having that communication. Yeah, you started reflecting. You started to meditate. You bought you some spiritual tools. You was like, I got to change this energy. I got to find me another way to communicate. Yeah, you were reflecting. You were crying too. Tears of joy. Like, yeah, I'm getting back to where I want to be. I found this deep communication, and I know I can change this shape if I just get by myself in hermit mode, leave the partying lifestyle alone, reflect, crying over, like, so I can get to this bag. Yeah, gotta let go some karmic people in that hermit mode. Ooh, that's hard. Trust me, I know. It's very hard. Hmm. 3, 4. Prosperity lies ahead. Observe in silence. What's all right? So right here we got a fox, and right here we have a wolf. Wolves in sheep clothing. Challenge. Yeah, it's a lot of animal spirit right here with this prosperity lies ahead. It's like you got your staff. Like, yo, I'm ready to do what I gotta do for this prosperity. I'm protecting this prosperity with silence, with a wolf in sheep clothing, same shit, different day. Like, yo, hey, we gotta fix this. Ooh, everything's shooting out. Yeah, you started hustling for this prosperity. You got rid of the wolf in sheep clothing. You put up your wall of protection. You got rid of that wolf in sheep clothing, that energy of same shit, different day, the lower vibration to make it rain. Making it rain. Can't make this up, stalker. You can't make this up. I said it ain't easy. Let's get a let's see what's going on. It ain't easy, baby. I said it's not easy, but it's worth it. Thank you for the hearts. Mask. Mask off. Oshun, fearless. Mask is off for the fearless. Shine. All right, let's see what comes out. Mask off for the fearless. Shine. Hustle. You went through a lot, but you just trying to be quiet, stay humble. Take your time, what's the rush? You was outside naked. Mama Waters. Mama Waters is out here. Naked. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. That's awesome. I said something about Mama Waters earlier, and she showed up. Mama Waters and her sisters live in the river in Nigeria. Mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Influence emotions and girls influences emotions and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness is throat chakra. Hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpowers, not your shame. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Thank you. Patience being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing you the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an um, appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. Declaration: I have the courage to be vulnerable. Hmm. If you made it to the end of this message, this apology, this conversation that need to be had, type Mama Waters in the comment section. I'm going to close this up. I'm speechless. Have a good day.